Hey, what's up guys? It is Geek on a Mission, back with another face-to-face video. The second one of the day. Who would have thought? Never gonna happen again, by the way. Never gonna happen again. But, missing link, get out of here. Kingdom Hearts 4 is, we got some new screenshots from just like, what, 23 minutes ago, guys? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, just about,
Yeah.
it seems.
It's actually
It's completely random.
Right. You don't have
closer to an hour and a half.
Okay, shut up. Anyways, with me today is Raider. Say hi.
Sup?
And VJ.
Hello.
And True, but he's silent right now. He's just watching. So,
he's the true silencer.
put in laugh track right there. Anyways, so I will be putting the photos up on screen right about now, and we have them up, looking at them. So, all right. So let's do the one where it's the three enemies, where they're like holding their fist like that. So
yeah, that one.
So as we can see in it, Sora is writing his keychains, right?
Or a chain.
Or a chain, yeah. He's not technically writing his chain because you see the
Because
chain.
his chain is still attached to his keyblade.
So, but he does have change, which it's really cool to think about that Sora has chains now. Like we see Terra, Aqua, Xehanort, Air Squeeze.
Arrogant.
They all have chains, and so it's really nice to see Sora adapt that into his change. It also looks like there's two different chains.
Yeah, it looks like three are intertwined.
It's actually three.
Yeah. Like,
it just looks
no,
like
I meant like
together.
I meant like the main three that he's writing on, but then there's also another chain right here that looks like it's broken off from the main set when he hits enemies.
Those could just be particle effects.
No, because it looks like it's doing damage.
Yeah, it looks like it's breaking off of the
it might be like a reaction command or type of like
it could be
attraction command type thing.
For this could also be a focus thing, because the focus bar, what would be a focus bar on his health, is empty right now. That could be a focus thing.
It could be
like a shot lock or something. Or this also could be the new build mechanic too, because that's a thing. That's gonna be a thing where it's like you can build stuff.
I think so too. Some of his I don't know if the MP and focus stuff are like actually working, because in like the early builds that they don't usually work. But let's look at these. Let's look at these. Look at the command deck real quick. I like that command deck. It's like I like the image in the background. I'm so glad they're going back to like the image background, like they did in. I'm not saying they didn't,
image changing.
But,
yeah. And especially what they did in 3, how it moves too.
Yeah, I think
it probably.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's keeping the style that it did in 3, which is the build-up.
Yeah,
if you look at the bar.
Yeah. And it also looks like there is a different there's a second menu to it because the arrow.
Yeah.
So
the 2 arrows. Yeah.
Yeah. So it could be keyblade changes or just like another whole menu. So
it looks like keyblade changes, so it'll probably be keyblade changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or something to do with build.
Actually, if you look at it, on the right side, it looks like a small keyblade.
Yeah.
But the other side doesn't have that, so it might be a second
new
a second menu.
Yeah. Like in Cage 2, how they had like the limits on stuff on the other side.
Who's on the other side and the party member change? Yeah.
I'm guessing that says attack, right? I'm guessing that says magic.
Well, I'm looking at the other one. It does say attack.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay.
What other one?
Yeah,
the other one didn't.
The other English one, which I'll put on the screen now. So it does say attack, magic, items, build. It looks kind of cool because they have the item. It actually tells you how much you're carrying without actually clicking item, it looks like. Because there's a 3 right here. So that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
I can't really tell.
Yeah, it's a 3.
Yeah, it looks like the potion icon. Potion icon is half full.
Yeah.
Because it only gives you so much.
And it has a 3 next to it. So let's
okay.
let's look at Sora's shoes, guys. Dang! No, I'm joking. But
they kind of look like Converse to me.
They do.
Like a Converse type.
Let's look at these enemies though. So these enemies look like demons, like actual demons. They do look more humanoid. So I don't know if it's like, what if the Heartless are like corrupting like just bystanders?
Or darkness in general is corrupting people?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seems like, because these do look like actual standing people.
Yeah.
Another thing is it could just be the unreality version of Neo Shadows, which...
Oh, yeah. Or what Heartless become when they come here, too.
Yeah.
Because Heartless do change when they go to Worlds a lot of the time.
Yeah, but they don't change their basic forms. Like...
Yeah.
They only change their color schemes or certain textures. If it wasn't Neo, it would still have to be...
You gotta look at the dark side, though. Like, the dark side looks more demonized and stuff like that. I'm not saying...
it looks demonic.
I'm not saying that that is a Neo Shadow. I'm saying it could be a Neo Shadow, technically, in...
yeah, I mean, the Neo Shadow only is the thing that makes sense, because they're the only ones that look skinny and tall like that.
It could just be a separate entity. It doesn't have to actually be dark side.
Yeah, like dark entities or something.
Yeah.
That could be it too.
It could just be a random pureblood. It doesn't have to be dark side.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that makes it like look like a dark side is because it still has a heart on its chest.
Yeah.
But let's look at
the other enemies, the ones with big fists, look like they're pretty cool.
Yeah, those look like they have
the red
elementals.
Yeah, the red one especially. That one looks like it's one of those attacks where, like, if it glows red, you can't block it and you have to get out of the way. Yeah. That's what that looks like.
Could be. Or it could be like he's shooting like a fire or like a
yeah, that too.
It reminds me of rock trolls. Of the rock trolls from 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do.
They're probably
like the
gonna have
texture.
like also they're probably gonna have like a fat large body type where you can't hit him in the front, block it, and then or
that could be
like
easy, to be honest.
Yeah, more like a defender actually. They could probably like extend their arms out like hitting you like the defender did with the shield.
Yeah.
Anything else?
The thing that I noticed first was that Sora, when he's like surfing, he kind of looks like Vanitas does when he surfs on dead Keyblades in 3 and BBS. That's what he kind of looks like.
That's just what Sora looks like when he's using flow motion slide.
Yeah, that could be that too, because his shoes are glowing blue, so this could be like a flow motion type thing.
Look at the other Heartless in the background, how it looks like it's doing like a helicopter attack. Do you see that?
Yeah, that looks like an up. Yeah, that looks like some type of up kick or something.
It's weird. But as you can see in the in his health, we're going back to the 3D art, like 3D art for his HUD. So I kind of wish they went back to like Nomura's art. I did really like that, but I get why they changed it, because this is a updated game. So
because this is Unreal Engine 5 instead of 4.
Let's switch at the other. Let's go look at the other one too. Oh, I just moved the fucking camera. There's nothing really different about this one except for
the only difference is that there isn't a red whatever the fifth Heartless are or enemy. Yeah, and also that one flying one that you pointed out
isn't there.
Yeah. This image actually, this one is the one that made me think that the chain thing was a shot lock, because it looks like there's like shot locky-esque projectiles shooting out of it at the same time.
Could be.
What that look like?
It does look similar to a shock lock type thing.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Like this is his personal one?
Yeah.
Instead of it changing from Keyblade to Keyblade?
Yeah, I think it's either a shock lock or not like a
build.
Yeah, it could be a build too. We don't know what build technically is yet, so if that is build, then this is a new concept, so it is nice to look at it.
Well, yeah, the only thing we know about build is that they just said that you'll be able to build like stuff, like structures and stuff, like mini structures.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing that we've ever heard about it. Other than that, we haven't heard much. Only that it's going to be a thing.
So let's go on to the Strelitzia picture. Nothing's really different. Like it, she's updated to Unreal Engine 5, as we can see. There's a little tweaks, not that much. Then the random phone right next to it. There's nothing really to say about that, but it is cool to see her in screenshots. So updated.
Yeah, she's gonna be a big part of.
Oh, definitely. And let's get into this. Let's get into this picture. Mickey. Mickey's in the fucking game, and he looks like he's playable, and he's exploring the libraries of Scala. So that is what I wanted, honestly.
Yeah.
Or what?
Yeah. Also, this to me, this looks like a prologue-esque thing where all you can do is attack, or maybe you have to hit certain things to open certain things, and that's why you have to attack stuff.
Could be.
Granted, this is a beta or an open build that's not done yet, so that could change.
Yeah, they could have.
But that's my guess that it's a prologue.
I don't know if it's so much a prologue or it's to like a flash like.
Or an interval. Yeah, that could be that too.
It could be like Sora's in the Dive of the Heart, and then we see Mickey exploring.
Doing this.
Could do something like that. But it is cool to finally see like Mickey is playable. That is a good thing to see. Like, there's probably going to be multiple playable characters. I'm guessing Riku probably is one of them. Maybe.
Donald and Goofy might be because of the trailer. It shows them in the underworld.
I don't know if they're going to be
and that
playable
seems like
per
that
se.
Would be like a break.
But I don't know if they're going to be playable per se because it would be kind of weird having to switch to a non-Keyblade wielder as a weapon. You know.
Yeah, I mean, if we got access to Zeta Flare, that'd be kind of cool. But they wouldn't give us that.
You just think they're gonna give us that? Come on.
Yeah, they're not.
But Playable Mickey. That's gonna be a thumbnail. Thumbnail right there. Playable Mickey.
That's something I've wanted from to be honest.
Yeah.
Ever since you're able to do things like Mickey, and his gameplay is like really cool.
But it does look like he's at Scala.
He is floaty.
Yeah, he is floaty. And
or the landed departure, that could be that too.
Could be. I'm going more to Scala.
It would make more sense though.
Yeah, because that's where he was going at the end of or Melody of Memories. Is he's at Scala looking at
that's where he's at.
Xehanort
records and stuff.
And we've just been
Alright, next picture is...
What is that red thing in the top corner of the Mickey picture? You'll see that?
Yeah, it looks.
I see that.
Honestly,
maybe that could be a save point.
I don't know if so much of save, because if you look at the bottom, or if you look at where the red is,
there's a green. There's a green.
So it could be like like VJ was saying, is you hit the green part, and then the other one lights up as green, so you have to go up and hit that one. Like that's why you can attack. I don't know. It could be a save point. It could be interactable. Who knows?
Also, where Mickey is, this looks like he's in the middle of where he's supposed to go. This doesn't look like a starting point. This looks like he's in the middle
it looks
of
like
whatever this section is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next picture. I think. Is there anything else you guys want to say about this one? About the Mickey one? Okay.
It looks
just
beautiful.
It looks
really cool.
And I can't.
Unreal Engine 5 is crazy.
I know. I can't wait for this game in 2020. 30.
Don't say that.
So the Dark Side one, it looks cool. There is.
It looks scary, to be honest.
So, okay, the two lights kind of remind me of a Sora Riku, right? I feel like Sora.
Sora's the bright one, and that blue one looks like it could be Riku.
It could be Riku. If it was more purple, I think it would be even like closer to Riku.
Or that could be Sora. You never know.
Could be.
But I doubt he's gonna show up in this game.
Hear me out.
What?
The blue light. It's Oswald. He's finally making his cage appearance.
Dude, I want Oswald. I want him to come. Like I think he does deserve to be in Kingdom Hearts.
Because especially with the paint. What's the Mickey game? The paint one where Oswald put up.
Epic
Mickey.
Yeah, Epic Mickey. Since that came out again recently in a remake, that could be Oswald. That would be an interesting take. As to why he's here, no idea. but
unreality. Like,
I mean, yeah, it could be just unreality Mickey.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be kind of funny that he's also an animated animal instead of a human here, but
we've seen Darkseid before, so there's nothing really new about that except the two lights, which
he does look more detailed, I think.
Well, yeah, he looks a little bit more scary.
Well, yeah.
Like there's spikes and stuff. It looks like he has like muscle. You can see his like ribs right there.
He's been working out. Yeah, since he's been.
Yeah,
on these,
that's the only thing. This one looks way bigger than Darkseid does too, because he's over a big bridge.
Yeah,
if you go back and look at the trailer, that bridge is pretty tall, and he's like over it. Yeah. And he's like half of some buildings too.
Yeah. Is that anything else on this one? Before moving on?
He looks awesome.
He looks cool.
Yeah, no.
Alright, this next one's very interesting. Because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. It looks like a bunch of like magic or some type of light something. Maybe a portal? I mentioned a portal earlier when we were discussing this thing, when we were looking at it.
I really don't know.
It could be like the inverse of how Destiny Islands fell. You know how Destiny Islands got swallowed by darkness, but in unreality, it's just getting destroyed after the Heartless came through it and ran through. So it could be this. That is the edge of the world. Could be like that.
Yeah.
That would be.
And now Sora's walking out, finding his way back to like. This is probably how he starts going to different worlds. All the worlds that are in unreality.
That's an interesting take.
It could be how he gets to, because we all know that Quadratum, said by, like, Master of Masters or Lishu, or no, who was talking in the trailer? It was Sigurd, or Sigurd? What do you say his name?
Sigurd?
Sigurd? Yeah. That Quadratum is basically like the main, like, every world goes into Quadratum, just like, because like there's no way to exit unreality without. Yeah. So it could be like we're traveling outside of it to see if he can go home.
This is like the hub world that like Traverse Town was. That like everyone who like is a lost soul shows up here.
Yeah.
That could be what this is. This is definitely a hub world. Yeah. This is where you're gonna like go back.
I'm pretty sure this is still Quadratum. It's just a different.
Yeah.
Part of it.
It's just a different shot of it. Yeah. I'm guessing. It's probably the same shot of where Darkseid is. That bridge that looks similar.
Could be after.
That's under it.
Yeah. It could.
And he explodes into a big.
And opens the gate because he died.
To heaven.
Yeah. Yeah. This is definitely like light, for sure. This is not like a darkness thing.
I think
that the world is just split open.
I think that's it for this picture, unless you guys see something that I don't.
This see the cars. Okay. It looks like there's people in the background, maybe.
Could be. Huh.
Could be, yeah.
This one's gonna get some. This one's gonna need some more theory time, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Raiders seems to be on the money though. That's the thing that makes the most sense.
It
that
does
this is like
seem the most sense.
This is where the world split and how you get access to all the worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last picture, my boy Sora, he finally looks grown up a little bit, you know.
Yeah, he looks mature. Honestly, if I had to guess.
He does look.
This is definitely the inverse shot of the last picture, though.
Yeah.
That this is his reaction to what he's seen in the previous one.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's the same hue, it's the same light hue, and the same particles are in the back too, the blue ones. If you look in the top right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But he looks good, guys. He's looked good after these 3 years of not seeing him.
Yeah, his chain went down. His necklace, his crown necklace. Remember in 3, it was all the way up to his neck. It went down.
Yeah.
More.
It looks more natural, as I'm wearing the one right now.
I mean, of course, it looks more natural. He actually looks like a human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like how it looks like his hair is back to being a little spiky in the back, which I kind of like.
Yeah. His hair doesn't look as brown either. That could just be the light, but his hair doesn't look as brown as it once was. It looks lighter if you look at the other one.
Yeah.
Again, of course, it's not gonna look as cartoonishly brown because he looks like an actual person.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, that's wow. We actually got Kingdom Hearts 4 news after
That's
what?
crazy.
3 years? About?
They for sure planned this.
Or,
they were like, we're
well,
gonna.
I think honestly,
we're
I
gonna
think
make them
they
shit their
had to.
pants.
They had to plan this because if they were gonna hit us with Missing Links not coming out, they would have to either today or tomorrow hit us with something like, but don't worry, guys, KH4 is still coming. Like, you know, they would have to do this, you know.
Yeah,
This their publicity stunt, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
It's definitely this is definitely planned.
Yeah, this is definitely Square Enix though. They do shit like this all the time.
Yeah.
Because like, think about when KH3 was revealed. No one was expecting it to be at E3.
Oh yeah.
And 2018, and it was there.
Yeah.
And like, not only was it there was trailers. There was like everything was there.
Yeah.
I remember I was in summer school when that happened. I watched all of them.
But
loser. Imagine being in summer school.
okay. The Kingdom Hearts 4 news, guys, like, it's crazy. I think I said in my other video, I think like coming up in like more December-ish or like later on, like early fall, I feel like is gonna be more stuff planning. But then really next
whenever
year,
whenever the next big gaming event is probably when we're
I think
gonna
it's
get
soon.
more.
Honestly, I think it's in June. So
yeah, E3 should be June then.
I think
E3's in June?
I think E3's...
I believe it's...
I'm pretty sure it's
June or May.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's close to... I'm not going to say that, actually. But I'm pretty sure it's
if
7th to 8th or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's...
They probably have more images, to be honest. They were just giving us a taste. This looks good.
I mean, they had to.
Yeah.
Like, there probably is, like, there's probably, like, more combat stuff. I'm guessing they're probably going to save that for...
I feel like if they're going to do a trailer at at one of the new, one of the events in the summer, I feel like it's going to be gameplay based. It's just...
Gameplay.
Yeah. Gameplay.
Just, like, they definitely... If the build mechanic is ready, that's definitely one of the things they're going to show off first.
I think...
The new mechanic.
I think also too, it's like the first KH3 trailer, the gameplay trailer at least, was a basic build. So I think that's what they're gonna probably do.
I hope that they don't give all of their things away like they did with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
I hope that they are more secretive about what's going to be in the game, because like they
especially
they showed everything.
The final trailer did not need to exist, you know.
Yeah.
I
mean, at the time it was cool, but like now thinking back, it was like they should have.
It spoiled Roxas. It spoiled, and not Xion, but like there's a lot of stuff that it spoiled, you know.
Yeah, they showed Dark Aqua too, Anti Aqua. They showed her off.
That was cool. But yeah. They shouldn't have showed off as much as they do. They do that. Square Enix does have a bad habit at showing too much off. Even with like Final Fantasy, they showed way too much off. I think they are getting their lesson after the backlash. But
yeah, also
they
like
get too excited.
Came out, so they're definitely.
I'm getting too excited. Let's be real.
Like Square just wants to drop the game because they're so excited. They're just so excited.
But they got deadlines.
That's why they show everything off.
You know.
But yeah.
Yeah.
KH4 news. Crazy. Did not expect.
We got kicked at the balls and then tenderly hugged with this.
Yeah. Like literally this morning was dropped at or this morning Japan time, whatever it was, that they dropped it, and then hours later they were like, "Hey, we got KH4 stuff." So it's like, it's nice.
Yeah. So I think that's it. Well, until next time, guys. Bye bye.